Thomas Merton once wrote, "Art enables us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time." Welcome to Toronto Buzz. I'm your host Khalid Mahmood Atta, and we have two very pretty, very elegant, very prolific guests in our studio today as well. Let me introduce them to the show, Toronto Buzz. We have from Afghanistan, living in Canada, running a business, a very fine entrepreneur, Miss Noori Yalda. And from Pakistan originally, and born and brought up here in Canada, she is a very exquisite, lack of word, makeup artist, hairstylist. Her name is Miss Seher Sultan. Welcome to the show, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So, I just spoke about art being enabling us and making us liberate ourselves. What do you guys have to say about that, Noori? Do you have, what's your take about arts?
You know what? I've been doing this for less than a year as a model.
Okay.
And what I've learned is it's definitely something fun that brings people together. And I just love that about the arts, just something
Sure.
exciting.
And, the word makeup has the word art in it already.
Of course,
so
yeah.
it is the abstract, not abstract, but absolute form of art. So, how do you define makeup artistry as a form of art?
Well, first of all, art is such a vast topic. I mean, art is beautiful. Art is everywhere. And, you know, makeup is just one aspect of art.
Sure.
And, you know, I'm an artist, and that's how I became a makeup artist. So it evolved from that.
Sure. Now, the Mississauga Arts Council, another promoter of arts here in Canada, is holding an award ceremony. It's called the Marty's, coming up in May, 19th of May. And ladies and gentlemen, very proud to announce that Ms. Seher Sultan is one of the nominees for the Arts Award, and especially in the category of makeup. Tell us a little bit about the Martys and how you got nominated.
Yeah, sure. Well, it's an honor that I've been nominated as one of the, you know, best in fashion and beauty. And I'm a very socially active on Facebook and Instagram, and I post a lot of things online all the time. And one of the ladies, Anu, she's also from Mississauga Arts Council, she saw me and she sent me a message. She's like, "Seher, I think you would be perfect for this. You know, you should definitely apply for this." And she's like, "You know, you have a good chance of winning." And I was like, "Oh, this is exciting." So I quickly applied online, and then a few days later I was selected as one of the nominees. So it was very exciting.
Awesome. Awesome. That's amazing. Noori, fashion and modeling is expressing yourself in front of people. It's like any other expression that is a live performance. You're actually in front of people. How is that experience of people when you're doing fashion?
It's been just amazing. When I first started, it was quite nerve-wracking because I had no idea what I was doing. But it's just the way I've been involved in it, and just meeting people, getting to know a lot of the diversity of it. I've been doing a lot of Desi modeling more than Western, and it's been amazing fun.
Now I have to ask you this question. Coming from Afghanistan, from a country which is well, it's not, I wouldn't say not liberal, but they have conservative values. And coming from a Muslim background, fashion is considered in some quarters as a very negative, especially for women. What's your take on that, and how do you encounter those objections?
That was something I thought about before I started modeling. Actually, I'm so lucky because I have a family that's very supportive, and my dad, he was an international journalist, so he traveled all over the world, and one thing he taught us is everything that he learned with different cultures and everything. And so for us, that was like just being able to know that, and just my dad teaching us that you can be anything you want.
Sure, and you have to be black.
And again, back to your thing, just being a model, Afghan model, it was a tough decision. So I started with Desi modeling because that is a little bit less conservative, and I'm doing great. I have a lot of support, my family, my friends, and I think that's important. As long as you have that,
That's
anything
amazing.
is possible.
Now, you have also been part of something called the Canadian Asian Fashion Week. Now, this is an event that's coming up in the next couple of weeks as well. Tell us a little about the event. Also, you are the manager for the event. What's the event about, and how are you managing it?
Yes, so that's one of the main reasons I'm here is the Canadian Asian Fashion Week. I've been having so much fun modeling, but my background is actually business and management, so I started getting into that, and so Canadian Asian Fashion Week came along. Mr. Ralph Rogers, he first approached me as a model, then he realized that I could do a little bit more, and so I started planning with him, and it's coming up May 17th through the 21st, and it's basically it's a multicultural event bringing Asian designers together on a fashion platform. Yeah. So it's a great event to be part of. I invite people to come and check us out. It will be at the Carlu downtown. Yeah. Our biggest gala is May 21st, so that's going to be VIP red carpet event. It's gonna food, entertainment, fashion. We have some amazing designers. We have Altier Closet. We have Danish Ramsey. We have Paran, the boutique that just opened in Milton, representing Pakistan, with about 5 designers, I believe. We have Tamanna Couture, who's a Afghan representative, and he's a fashion house, so he'll be representing Afghanistan for us. We have Luke Spears of Umik Designs. Check him out, he's amazing. So we have some really, really good designers that are walking the ramp for us. Our biggest is, of course, Rocky Gatakor, who's an international designer. He's designed for Jennifer Lopez, all these great singers, Britney Spears. So after that, the whole gala night, there's a big after party. So we do welcome everyone to come join us. And,
and of course, TAG TV is covering the event as well.
Yes,
we're part of
we
the
are
event.
so grateful that you guys are going to be there for us. That's awesome.
We'll talk a little bit more about the event coming up. Seher, tell me a little bit about your makeup and your hair business, because you are an entrepreneur. You're not just a makeup artist.
Yes.
You're running a business. You're incorporated now, and you are having a team of makeup artists who are covering different events. They're doing different projects. Tell us a little bit about your business in fashion.
Well, I've been doing makeup and hair for the last 15 years, and now I'm incorporated. I have my own team as well, and you know, I've done a lot of shows. I've worked with a lot of. I've worked with Suhag. I've worked with Kismet. I've worked with. I've been on TV, Tile Latino, Slice Network. So you know, as a makeup artist, you have to network. You have to get out there. You have to promote yourself, and it's not easy. You know, people may look at it and be like, "Oh, you know, she's a makeup artist." No, there's a lot of work involved. I mean, I've got 2 kids, and you know, being a single mom and trying to, you know, raise your kids and trying to work at the same time simultaneously. It's a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of hard work, but you know, you're doing it for a good cause and for the future. And so, I mean, I've been doing that for a very long time. I've sponsored a lot of events. I've done a lot of charity events. I worked with Smile Gala. I've worked with Nasiha. I'm also sponsoring Fangama that's coming up in July this year as well. So I've been with them for the last 3 years. I've been helping sponsoring them. And you know, I also have my own YouTube channel. I don't if you know that. Yes,
I saw a bit of it.
Yes, so I do a lot of YouTube tutorials online, and I have a really huge fan base that follow me online, and I'm looking to grow that more in the near future. I'm working on it.
Now, I looked into makeup art. I mean, I was searching because our last guest was also a makeup artist, and you yourself are a makeup artist. I was looking into the art of makeup, and unbelievable competition there. Like there's a whole bunch of makeup artists out there.
Oh my gosh, thanks to social media, I feel like now everyone's a makeup artist.
Exactly.
But you know, I mean, how does one know like who to trust, like who to go to? I mean, one advice that I would give.
It's like your doctor or your lawyer, right? It's even worse now.
Exactly. Yes. For sure. You want to check if it's their full-time job. You want to check, what the reviews are. You want to do a little bit of, check on their history, like who are they, what have they done, what have they accomplished. These things are all very important. When selecting a makeup artist and hairstylist. Yeah. I know with social media, everybody's a makeup artist nowadays, so you got to be selective.
Yeah. Now, the great thing about you as well is that you're a teacher. You teach makeup as well. Now, how is that experience?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, I've taught at Humber College. I go there to teach South Asian bridal makeup, which is something that schools don't really teach. I mean, they teach you all the basic stuff, but they don't teach you anything advanced. They don't teach you the South Asian market makeup, right?
Sure.
This industry is growing. I mean, there's a lot of people that are actually now tapping into our market because our industry is growing. It's so lucrative now. Mm-hmm. And so that is something that I was teaching at Humber College. And now I've opened up my own workshops and I'm teaching advanced techniques. So something, again, that not all schools teach. Sure. I teach more advanced styles and advanced techniques for other inspiring makeup artists that are looking to come in, right?
Now, Noori, tell us a little bit more about your experiences in the past. You said you've been modeling for the last year and a half. What are some of the brands you work for? What are some of the experiences that would you like to share?
So when I started modeling, I had no idea what to do, and the reception has been amazing, and especially, believe it or not, like my Pakistani designers, Dream Couture, Shabana Ashfaq, I just want to say I love her, Ursula Faiz, and Nargis Ladakh. They've been such amazing, supportive ladies to me. They've been, I'm coming up, I've been a showstopper for Dream Couture. Coming up, we're doing Karasaga end of this month. So I will be part of her show again there. Nargis Ladakh, of course, I just did a shoot for her. And then Ursula Faiz, she is part of Canadian Fashion Week as our Pakistani representative with Parhan. So basically I'm grateful to these three ladies mainly because they've been the ones that have been supporting me a lot.
Sure. So going back to the Asian Fashion Week, you said it's a public event. Is it a public event?
It is very much.
No, and where could someone get a ticket for the event? Is there?
You can Eventbrite. You can go get online tickets there. You can contact us through Facebook. We are on there through social media. We do have a website, CanadianAsianFashionWeek.com.
Sure.
The same Facebook also. So just send us a message if you need tickets. We're still selling. So we've actually sold out. I just got the message that we're almost sold out. So
make it quick.
It's yes, definitely make it quick.
Unless you're in media and you're me.
Yes, then you get backstage pass and everything.
That's right. Now, I was just talking to Seher about entrepreneurship and business and the business of art. Tell us a little bit about your business, because you are in business management. You're also in management. You're also doing a different job. You're running a restaurant. Like, tell us a little bit about your out of fashion business endeavors.
Yes, so restaurant business, I'm having a great time, but with any business, hard work pays off definitely. It's not easy. It is not easy at all. So I do miss out time on family and socializing. But if you have a goal in mind and you want to get there, it is possible. That's all I have to say. And it's something, if you're passionate about it, it's something that you'll definitely achieve if you keep working towards it.
Thank you. Seher, how do you manage so many things? Like Noori herself is running a restaurant, running a business, doing fashion, managing events. You're pretty much doing the same. You're in fashion and you're in makeup and you're running a team, you're running a business, you're running a house. How do you do it?
I don't even know how I do it either. That's actually a really good question. Honestly, it's all about prioritizing. One of the things that I have at home is called a whiteboard, and I write every single day. I make my goals, I write them down Monday to Sunday. today I'm going to do this, tomorrow I'm going to do this, and I try to make, a list of things that I need to get done, and that's how I get through them. And, it's you got to compromise a little bit here and there, right? Especially if you want to be successful. Like both of us, we're entrepreneurs. We want to be successful, and it doesn't come easy. So you got to take exactly, absolutely.
Sure. Now, if you were to go on a dream vacation, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. A dream vacation.
Taking a break. I mean, what would be taking a break be for you?
I actually really want to do a Europe trip.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm actually thinking about it. I was thinking to do it this year sometime, just by myself, and go on a Europe trip.
Sure.
That's what I would do.
How about yourself, Noori?
Oh my God, I think we're twins. I feel like we're twins. Maybe it's just because we're in the same business or something.
Maybe we'll go together.
But like my dad traveled all over the world, and he would come and tell us stories and everything. So for me, my first biggest dream was the 7 wonders of the world. I was gonna go and visit every single one of those. And then now recently, I've grown this passion to go on a backpacking trip to Europe.
Sure.
I'll come with you.
I almost did it last year, but again, with the work
you have
and
a
everything,
companion,
with all this stuff going on right now, I kind of had to change plans. But I'm hoping that now we will go.
We need a break.
Sure. And what is it that you want to say to upcoming young fashion designers, models, and for yourself, makeup artist Seher? What would you like to say to them? What's some of the key things that you would think
Absolutely.
that they need to progress in their careers?
One thing I'll say for sure is that you need to network. You have to go out there, meet as many people that you know, because it's all about who you know, and that is how you'll make connections, and it'll get you where you want to be. So that's one thing I would definitely recommend.
Sure,
and be patient, and and be bold and be creative and get out there.
Sure. Now, part of being creative, as Seher pointed out, there's a lot of Western and Eastern types of fashion, right? And there's certain limitations to what we can do and what we can't do. Now, when we talk about progress, we think about coming into the mainstream, where the Toronto Fashion Week is, where the Canadian Fashion Week is, coming out of our heritage and culture, and when we go into that system, we encounter a lot of extreme liberalism, right? So how do you manage that, or do you stop your career there, or you keep going, or what do you do, Noori?
The one thing you should know is that you have choices, and nothing should limit you. So just because Western is a little bit more liberal, you don't have to do that. You don't. A lot of people say, "Oh, you're not good. Desi is not going to go that far. This and that." Sure. My job is to make it that far.
Oh, okay.
So for me, that's my job, is to bring it to that same caliber as Toronto Fashion Week. This Canadian Asian Fashion Week, I'm coming up with a few more events. The Art of Living that I'm coming up working on right now, that's in June. So all of these, I will work towards to make it that without having so much liberalism, as
Sure.
you're saying.
Sure.
So it's about just not stopping, not...
Sure. How about yourself, Sarah? Have you tried Western techniques and some of the crazy stuff, the hairdos and stuff that we see, and not part of South Asian or Asian culture that we encounter, and people demand for it?
Yeah, I mean, as a makeup artist, you have to be bold, you have to be different. That's what's going to make you set you apart from other makeup artists. And yes, I have actually this year I had the opportunity to work with Ann Collis, who is Miss Globe 2015, and I got that opportunity through Minky Lashes. They actually were the main sponsors, and I got to work with Anthony Glam as well. He's also a top photographer, so that was an exciting experience, something that I can add on to my resume, and I can't wait to show those photos that we did this year. And we did something very different. We were working in downtown at the Cambria, and it was amazing. I can't wait to showcase that.
That's amazing. And you were mentioning before some of the names like Miss Globe.
Yeah, so Miss Globe 2015. I also worked with Miss Filipino Canada, which was like a few years back. I've also worked with Miss Pakistan as well, and hopefully this year maybe I'll work with Miss Universe.
Sure, hopefully you're getting there, and hopefully you'll get there. Noori, any word of advice for people coming into fashion? What's your word of advice?
My advice is nothing comes easy. You gotta work hard. If you want something, you gotta work hard for it. Like Seher says, networking. Just keep going. Don't wait for somebody to approach you. If you want something, go after it. It is possible.
Sure. What's your experience like in Tag TV, both of you?
Amazing. It was
You had
fun.
fun here?
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for.
I hope that this journey takes both of you a long way. I know that the first step is, a start, but and there's a lot of milestones along the way. But a journey is a journey, right? And the more we enjoy the journey itself, the destination becomes much easier. And both of you, phenomenal ladies, have proven to date that hard work and networking and being there and pushing yourself hard has given you success. And kudos to you. Hats off to both of you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot once again for being part of Toronto Buzz on Tag TV. Thank you for being part of the show. Any
Thank you
final
for having
words?
us.
Yeah, if you want to say final words.
Well, actually, I just want to add that I recently took a job with SJ71 as
Yes.
Director of Operations. So I just wanted to add
That's
that
amazing.
and thank them for the opportunity. Watch out for this company. It's a multi-million-dollar company that is about to change the face of Ajax, Whitby, Durham region, actually.
Sure. So it's a development,
yes.
real estate development firm.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
and I will be Director of Operations
That's amazing.
with them, and we are going to be bringing a lot of changes. So watch out for
Sure.
us.
Congratulations
out there.
on that.
Thank you.
And
Thanks
good
so
luck.
much.
And
Thank you.
Seher, any final words?
I mean, if you guys have goals, if you want to become successful, if you have a certain dream, my advice would be to, get a whiteboard and take that dream and just put it on there, like cut out a picture of it and, call it like your visual board, like your dream board. And then right underneath it, make goals and write down what it is that you need to do to achieve those goals. That is exactly how I did it. I am where I am today because I followed that technique. And that's probably one of the biggest advices that I could give you, to do that, to make goals and try to follow through them.
Now, Seher, social media and online presence is a big thing these days. How do you basically push yourself into it? How do you promote yourself on social media?
So I started doing social media right at the right time, actually about 3 years ago, and I've built a presence, or a brand, I should say, online on YouTube. And right now I've been doing a lot of product placements for companies such as Minky Lashes. I'm also doing it for Stay Chic Hair and Beauty XO, to name a few. And basically what I do is they provide the products, and I go on set and I talk about their products and I help promote their products. And it's amazing because, that allows me to build my brand as well. And, it's great, like it's awesome.
All right, with this, we wrap up our segment in Toronto Buzz. I'm your host, Khaled Mahmood. And with these two phenomenal ladies, we say goodbye to you. Keep watching Tag TV.
#1 multicultural channel. This is Tag TV.